Alright, welcome back to Lego by the Book. I am joined here by my friend Devin, and we're going to be building the Porsche 911 GT3RS, which is going to be a lot of fun. I particularly like that it's in my colors. This was kind of lent to me by Bricks and Wheels. They actually wanted me to take it apart. They had it on display, and they wanted to be able to put it back in the box, and in order to put it back in the box, it needed to be disassembled. So they asked me to disassemble it, and I'm now going, which I've done, I'm now going to reassemble it, and then we're going to disassemble it again. Because we're nuts. The manual for this thing is a phone book, practically. It's absolutely ridiculous, but that's what happens when every page only involves one brick, pretty much. We have, however, brought it up, the PDF from the Lego website, so that Devin can be working on parts, and I'm going to be working on parts, and hopefully this won't take us until next week. So, let's do this thing. after about 5.5 hours, which is probably some kind of a record for this thing, we actually worked together quite well. There was a whole bunch of it where it was built in sections, so he'd be working on the chassis while I was building the transmission sections and all of that, and then towards the end, it was mostly me prepping the parts for him to put together, and then finally I was working on the fenders, he was working on the doors, he was working on the hood and that, and between us we pretty much always had something to work on. It's fairly neat. The front has a little suitcase in the very minuscule trunk, and then of course the engine's in the back.
Under the bonnet.
Under the bonnet. Yes, the bonnet. This is a Porche. And I'm going to let him geek out about the interior geary bits because I have no idea what they do, but they made him giggle like a schoolgirl, so his turn to talk.
So, on the transmission tunnel, or what we would normally think of as a transmission tunnel, there's a forward, neutral, reverse selector, and let's see if I can, in any way, shape, or form. It's here. And then, I'm not quite certain how LEGO intends you to operate them, but it genuinely has paddle shifters in front of the steering wheel.
Oh,
can't see it. Yeah, there's no way to access that, but it does have a set of rubber band loaded or spring loaded paddle shifters that do shift the transaxle assembly in the rear that changes the ratios of the engine RPM. It's really, really cool. I own the original Technic Supercar set. This is hands down 5 times the set that one is.
Well, it's 20 years in the future.
Yeah, but the advances that are apparent in it it's incredible. The paddle shifter genuinely did tickle me. They have a universal joint that runs through, set of cogs, and you can click left side 3 or 4 times and you can watch the transmission shift. Click the right side and it does the reverse. It's pretty legit.
There it is. The Porsche 911.
911
Porsche 911.
GT3RS.
What he said. All done. Now, of course, you get to tear it back apart, put it in its boxes, and give it back to Bricks and Wheels, and get my next assignment. So, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this. We certainly did, because Technic is just really fun to build. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see us build next. I've got a friend who's going to be lending me a bunch of newer kits that he has, some big fun ones that I think I'm going to enjoy, and then Bricks and Wheels, of course, will hopefully have more assignments for me, plus people are now sending me Legos, which is awesome. So, keep all that up. You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching.